Hey y'all. Shout out to my early morning workers. Shout out to my early morning workers. How y'all doing this morning? Y'all be safe at work, okay? Now I want to get a shout out to all my subscribers. Shout out to my early morning people. Shout out to my people from other countries. Shout out to my people from other countries. I ain't forgot about y'all either. And shout out to my subscribers. And shout out to my mods. Shout out, y'all. Y'all know we early morning people, right? Y'all come in. Y'all come on in. It's a couple things that I want to talk about. Hold on, y'all. Let me turn the music off. Y'all come in. I want you all to couple things we're gonna talk about, cause it's some suspicion. I never seen nothing like. I thought that they supposed to have a trial in the young Dolph case, but I want to go over something. These a couple house rooms I want to go over before we get started. Please respect the chat. Thanks. And welcome and like, share the video, okay? All right, y'all. There's a couple things that I want to go over with, and you know me, I can't wait. I got to go on and talk. And y'all just have to go back and catch up, okay? It's two things. And young Dolph's trial really kind of tripped me out. Cause it looked like they did one person at a time. Now, hold on, y'all. Let me turn the music off. Shout out. Oh, this I want to give a shout out to my TikTokers on my page. If you come in here, let me know you coming from TikTok, okay? Please let me know, okay? Because I'm trying to get them over here. But some of them over here. But it's a couple things that I want to go over about young Dolph case. Is two guys that I'm very well. One guy I know, Josh Taylor. Josh. Let me show y'all this. I remember when. Hold on, y'all. I remember when Josh passed away. Okay? Yeah, I remember when he died. When he dismissed. Okay? I want to respect. Now, we know, we know that Josh was one of the guys got shot. It's a man who was named as a person of interest in the murder of Dolph. And they dismissed him in 2023. Now I know y'all know, if you know this, I know y'all know this, but we about to get to something. Just relax, drink some coffee, smoke or something. Just chill out. Okay. If he would name a person of interest, why did they take him out? They didn't say that he was the alleged shooter. They didn't say that he was involved. They said interest, person of interest. And I noticed something about this young man right here, y'all. The reason why I'm backtracking is because something is weird going on here. Now, he was shot in Orange Mound, right? Now, isn't that the place? That's where Govan from, right? See, we're gonna get in a couple of things. We're gonna get in Govan. We're gonna get in a couple of things today. Okay, that's just I go in the direction of where my mind tell me what content to do, what to do. That's how I do. My mind tell me what to do. So my mind told me to backtrack to this because I saw something that about another person that's supposed to be going to trial. So anyway, let me get back right here. Let me get back right here. Now, he was a person of interest, but he wasn't a person. And when he got when he was shot, he got shot over in Orange Mountain. By whom? Now, the investigator wanted to know if Taylor knew where Justin Johnson was. Now okay, this is what I'm saying. Is he just want to know, do Josh know where Justin is? I'm still trying to see why was he shot. Now, I'm about to get to his stabbing because then the two that they had, right? Okay, so Taylor, I don't understand why did they take down. I don't understand why did Josh get taken down for being an alleged. I wonder why the news put it out there. I wonder why did Memphis put it out there like that? That this man was a person of interest, put this man in the play. You see what I mean? They put him in the play to where only thing they wanted to find out from him is where Justin was. That's when they were looking for Justin Johnson. He's supposed to have been the alibi to where Justin Johnson was. But they didn't say because him and Justin Johnson was friends. But I can't understand why did they take him out. Now his charges was going to be facing theft of property between $10,000 and $60,000 and possession of prohibited weapons. I don't. Oh well, then okay, then. So what they saying is, what happened? Okay, look, y'all. This is crazy. Cause see, what I'm saying is crazy is you putting a person's life in danger when you saying that they are involved, a person of interest, and then you say you're gonna charge him with theft of property between 10,000. Where you get from? Who? From Dolph? Is this Dolph money? And 60,000 in possession of prohibited weapon. What his issue has to do with young Dolph? Just because he know Johnson? Because this paragraph is telling us two different things. It's telling us that Taylor was connection to the case. The reason why they saying he connected to the case because he knew that was Justin Johnson's friend. But what property? Okay, they talking about what they found in his house. If they trying to say what they found on his property, what he was selling, what he was doing, they found $60,000. But why do they make it seem like it's young Dolph? Now, I don't think that was right. The way Josh Taylor, I don't think it was right the way this young man right here was handled. His situation was handled. I don't think it's right. Because he probably would have been still alive if his name had came up in the news. He was just the person of interest trying to find Dolph. Now, y'all remember when they locked him up? Okay, now I'm about to move Josh because I know he unalive. Okay, well I'm trying to work on something right here. You got Devin. I'm about to talk about Devin. Devin went to jail. Devin went to jail. Got locked up when Josh got locked up because Devin and Josh friends. Okay. All right. I'm trying to go somewhere. And I want somebody out there. You know what I'm trying to say, but go slow. I ain't in no hurry. Because I don't see why Josh Taylor is unalive if my friend was out of town and my friend involved in something. Why is it looking like that I am charged for doing something? Why y'all making it look like I'm in Dolph's case? Why make it look like they making, not me, y'all, I'm just using this. Why did they make it look like Josh Taylor had something to do with the shooting of Dolph? Okay. Now we're gonna come to Devin. I'm gonna show y'all Devin. I'm going back a little bit, y'all, because this is weird. This is weird. I ain't never seen them. They don't never seen them. So they just really convicted him. Devin was arrested in February 2022. We remember that, and charged with aggravated assault and property theft in connection with the murder of young Dolph. Now, they are saying that this boy right here, him, it's connected. Where is he now? We don't hear them talk about him. Ain't this a murder case? Why is the murder case broken down? Why is the murder case split up? This is how Tennessee doing it. I got to respect them. It's the way they're doing it, but this is weird. Now, I never seen nothing like this, y'all. I'm new to this. I'm from the ATL. I'm new to this. I ain't never seen no court like this broken up in pieces. I thought maybe since it with a trial, you're trying to find out who shot, who was the shooter, but I know what Cornelia is saying. How you know Cornelia is telling the truth? Even though y'all saw the pit, where y'all get that video from? Because see, we would have known it was Cornelia and Straight Drop in the beginning. But when we first looked at the video at the cookie shop, it didn't look like Straight Drop and Cornelius. Even though they face them, it looked like somebody had a big behind them. Because I said the boy was on the football team. So, Devin, we know he was arrested. We knew when he went to court in 2022. I'm trying to see why they're easing these people out of this. He was charged with 4 counts of aggravated assault and 1 count of property theft. His bond was set at $100,000. How? How? Okay. What was bond connection to? This is weird. Bonds was named a person of interest. Now they switch and say he the person of interest in the case. Along with y'all. You see how they put them boys' life in jeopardy to me. It's like they my son and they put my son's life in jeopardy. Because y'all telling them that they are the interest. Now you saying they are interest, but you telling me what they are charged with. The Memphis Police Department believe Burns and Taylor might have been involved in the murder, but first y'all said Taylor was in. Taylor was just knew him. How y'all gonna say stuff? Conspiracy, y'all worse than us. What else was known about Burns? Burns has previous related charges, including attempt first-degree murder, possession of firearm, and aggravated robbery. Burns had active once for assault and theft of property. Okay. This is one of the most confusing case I ever seen. I never seen nothing like this. Now we're gonna get into go Van in a minute. We're gonna get into you go Van. It's something you working with. You act like they act like you're a police or something. Now this is when Devin went to court. Already had warrants. Justin Johnson already had warrants. But it's now they just charge him for young Dolph. So he'll be gone for life forever. Because he had them other charges that really took him in. Okay. Now, this boy right here, I got a question about a couple boys in this case. Why are they messing with our brains in scavenging hunt in this case piece by piece to shut the people up? That's where I everything I say is allegedly. I think they are shutting the people mouth up by locking Justin Johnson up and doing something with Canadians. Now, I said him this morning, I'm going to get in this boy right here because he came on my mind. I wonder what color his hair is now. Okay, it should be done growed out. Since that was 22 and we in 24, so it'll probably done growed out a little bit. Now, he gonna spend time in jail anyway because he got some warrants. He a felony. He a felony. Period. How is he? So y'all gonna charge him for? Y'all charge him for young Dolph? What did he say? Let us hear what he had to say about the young Dolph. Why y'all put him on trial when y'all put Cornelius on trial? I don't understand this. Let me see this. Let me hear this again. I know y'all seen, but I want to hear it again. God, he in 2 felonies. That boy got 2 felonies. And she about to read him the first. Wonder why he ain't got the same. He might not be in the same county they in because he got a different judge. Okay, that carried him to 15 years. Okay. Ooh, 80,000. Hold on. Why they charging him that much for young Dolph? Is that for young Dolph or for another case? Can't be for young Dolph. Them 2 felonies. And why she talking about? Okay, that's why I put this up in y'all. I can't hear her that much. So okay, we waiting on you, ma'am, to get to young Dolph. Cause that means that y'all letting people go, even though they got other charges. Let me see. Wait, make his bond. What she say? Make his bond aggravated. Aggregate. That ain't no aggregate. Never heard of that. Let's see. Let's see something. Okay. Cause she trying to be slick. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know me. In these cases, I have to educate y'all and me. Now, a bond aggregate means I know y'all know, but let me just say what it means. Period. Okay, some of us ain't never been have a bond. It means a bond aggregate means a broad base index of investment grade bonds in the United States. It used a benchmark to measure the performance of the U.S. bond. Um, it includes corporate bonds, government debt. So they trying to get him some. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. They trying to get him some help to get a bond in. They trying to get a government debt, and that's U.S. Treasury bond. They trying to help him. Memphis, y'all help y'all people. They ain't gonna help you in Atlanta. Y'all got it made. Y'all people just don't know. Y'all got it made in some places because they helping him get an SS bet security, a bond secured by SS, a market capitalization. He getting some measuring. They like y'all. Y'all must be making them rich. Golly. Now the bond aggregates is used for bond traders. Use bond aggregates to measure their performance. Whatever his performance is, can help him get bonds. Man, you got it going on, brother. So, for example, the Bloomberg U.S. Aggregated Bond Index, also known as I don't know all that kind of stuff. Right, that ain't helping me. Okay. So in other words, y'all, they trying to help him since he can't afford a bond. They trying to help him get the bond since he got them high. That boy better sit on in jail. 80,000, honey, please. 25,000. He might well sit in there. Let their hair grow out. Color. My thing is, well, y'all, what I'm trying to still hear, what they felony, I don't hear. Okay, I hear what he charges with. They still ain't charging him for young Dolph. They just charging him for having weapons. But them weapons may not be involved in young Dolph. I don't know what they doing with young Dolph case. Check, take her glasses out to read. I have put mine on to read. She don't know what it says. Okay, now I think this is Dolph in January the 5th. I think this is Dolph. No, this is somewhere else. This at the beauty shop, at that beauty salon. That's not on. That's not what Dolph was. No, that's not the name of that street. Of course, you ain't gonna remember. You was feeling good. You ain't gonna remember got the stuff y'all be taking and stuff and drinking and taking make you forget. You ain't gonna remember. But I don't hear what he charged with Dolph at. He not charged for young Dolph case. He need a lawyer. This young man right here need an attorney, because he said these are allegations. They are blaming. They are picking and choosing they suspects. That's what it sounds like. He said those are allegations. You need an attorney, boy. You shouldn't even open up your mouth. You need to get your public defender. That's what that lady should have said. Oh, Nancy said you need a lawyer. He sure do. He need a lawyer bad, cause those are allegations. That's why I put it back on him, because I don't hear where he charged with young Dolph. They ain't got to that yet. He need a lawyer. And y'all, what the reason why I came right there is because I went right there is because they still didn't bring up Dolph. I'm confused. What a name? What a name said confused. And your boy here is about the only one stay out of jail more than anybody. Uh, Go Van trial date for the alleged mastermind behind the Memphis rapper Young Dolph death has been reset again. They don't reset it again, y'all. It was supposed to be for March. In March, remember? In 2024, it's supposed to be for March. Hernandez Govan is headed to trial after rejecting the state's offer to settle this matter with a guilty plea. They want that boy to say he guilty, but they can't prove that he guilty. What in the heck is going on here? What?
From March to July. The Shelby County District Attorney said that the defense had a scheduling conflict with this rapper Young Dolph.
Well, let's talk about this. Let me ask y'all something. He's still the master. He's still the master. He's still the mastermind, because he telling them what to call in the shots. Govan is calling shots, y'all. They want this man to plead guilty. Ain't he guilty? If how are they gonna charge Listen, how are they going to charge Justin Johnson and not charge go ban? How they gonna not do that, y'all? I don't understand it. He reject the state offer to settle this matter with a guilty plea. So he's saying he's not guilty. Cornelius said that Govan is guilty. So why is they taking Govan Cornelius' word over Justin's situation? Not all could be true. Some can be true. So they they ain't really gonna let Hernandez go, y'all, or put him on probation for some reason. He ain't gonna do no time. That's what it sounds like he ain't going to do. Because his trial date is now scheduled to July the 28th. They keep reaching schedule. Suppose he say he still ain't gonna plead a guilty plea. So what they gonna do? Let him make his choices away? I ain't never seen nothing like this, y'all. He can go back to jail, can't he? Listen, y'all. Listen. Make it make sense. Can this man go back to jail if he not gonna plead guilty, a guilty plea? Why they got him walking around? Why they still got him out? He's not gonna settle the matter with a guilty plea. So what are they gonna do in July to make it not guilty? His trial date is now scheduled on the 28th. One of the charges at the trial is a conspiracy count. Conspiracy, y'all. Why are they believing? Okay, I'm gonna listen, y'all. Let me drink a little water right quick. And I dropped my coffee on the floor. Soon I got upstairs. Y'all know how we drop stuff when we get upstairs. Soon we get upstairs, I drop a cup of coffee. No, I was upset. Now, conspiracy, y'all. Charges at trial is a conspiracy count. That for him carries up to 4 years. There is the murder count that carries life in prison. So they want him to do 25 years in prison, right? Because life is 25, right? I think you can imagine whatever the guilty plea offer. So hold up. So the conspiracy that's not even what they talk about, the conspiracy count. The guilty, the set of the metaphor, the guilty pleas. What in the world what is that gonna carry? For him to carry up to 4 years for conspiracy, y'all. 4 years. Now he don't mind doing the 4 years. But if he plead that he had a play that guilty plea, it would have gave him more years to do. That's what it's saying. There is the murder count that carries life in prison. I think you can imagine whatever the guilty plea offer was. I don't know what the guilty plea offer was. It would be less than that sentence, but he made his choice. That's what I'm saying. He making his choice to plead not guilty. If he had to plead guilty, he would have got less. Why is he not pleaded? What? He didn't plead not. He didn't plead guilty. But if he had a pled not guilty, it would have been less time. So he guilty of something then. He got to be guilty of something, but he wants y'all to do y'all job. Y'all going back and y'all scared of him. It seemed like that man got some power. The trial is originally set to start in March. We already know that. Okay. Wow. This is crazy. This I never seen nothing like this, y'all. I mean, this is not suspicious to y'all. This is some suspicious thing. Now, what I really came here today is something that I wanted to. But before I get to that, let me clear up. Govan is now calling the shots. If he don't plead guilty, if he don't plead not guilty, so he did plead not guilty. He is guilty. If they gonna listen to Cornelius, why everybody else? I don't hear nobody. I don't hear nothing but one person being charged for Dolph, and that's Johnson. I know they said Cornelius, but Cornelius not gonna do more time. He's supposed to, but forgetting on that. I look up when this is what I said, because I ain't stupid. I ain't never been locked up like they had to do this, but what I'm saying is how are they going to believe what a person say that take pills? How do that work, y'all? How do that work with somebody who take pills, who own drugs? How do that work with them convincing the court that you said that I said? You said that that's a they need to let Johnson talk. Johnson don't want to take the stand. What's the name gonna get out on that? He gonna get away if they don't get nothing. He gonna get away with it. He gonna get out in 4 years for conspiracy, because he's not gonna plead. What he gonna plead guilty for? If y'all sitting up believing Cornelia testimony, if they gonna believe Cornelia testimony, hold on for a minute. Hold on. I'm getting they kind of like getting on my, this. Hold on, y'all. Hold on for a minute. I ain't in no hurry. I ain't got to work this morning. So I ain't in no hurry. I don't understand what they doing with the mastermind. The man still using his mastermind on these people. He's working. He act like he's off. He act like he officer. Yeah, like he working for the police, like they wanted off. Damn, that's where I'm not allegedly, y'all. Allegedly. Now, okay, right. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna see some first right to show y'all. Hold on. Now, y'all, listen. When we first saw this is suspicious. It's something suspicious going on with Young Dolph case, and I don't see how his family can be happy just because they got Johnson and what his name? Let me see. Yeah, I want to remove that. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on for a minute. Hey, I, oh my God, okay. I'm still trying to figure out, y'all. Please, can somebody from Memphis tell me what in that yabba dabba do is going on? Because that man done been to court 2 times and they don't reset his date. He just said that I'm not gonna plead not get. I'm not about to plead guilty. Y'all want me to plead guilty? What he not pleading guilty of? What? Not what? Cause he the masterminded person. He the masterminder. The masterminded person. He the masterminder. What is he not pleading guilt? Not what is he pleading not guilty to? Why they want him to plead? Why they think a man about to come? That man know the system. He just got out of jail, so he know the system. So why is he gonna plead guilty? And y'all let him go and reset his date to July. What are y'all keep on resetting his date for? It's suspicious, y'all. What is they keep resetting the masterminder date for? Cornelius told us right here who set everything up. He said who set everything up. He said it. They ain't show all this. Listen, y'all. Listen. Let me hide this. Let me hide this. Let me hide this for a minute. Let me come back right here. When we first saw these videos, these don't look like the two guy codes. These don't look like the two guy codes that was allegedly in the shootout. We would have recognized them, y'all. We would. I had to move that because they had the weapon in their hand, yeah. But look, y'all, we would have been know it was them. We were trying to figure out who them guys was. But now we know it looked like them. So the video that they showing us, what they showed us, were blur videos to make us not see them. That look like them. But okay, listen, y'all. I promise y'all. I kept saying that the young man that they calling, let me get it right here. The young man right here. Hold on, let me see this. Okay. That young man who I just showed y'all. Wasn't shaped like that boy. They did that on purpose. They made those videos looked it like them boy were thick, and they made Cornelius look a little taller than it. And it did look like two little boys. It looked like two older guys to me. But I know they said it. That's what they going by what Cornelius said.
First guy out of the car, who's that? That's you? Which one of the guns do you have? I got the trickle still. Okay, that's an automatic weapon. Is that right?
Why is look, y'all, listen. Did they make a deal with Cornelius? Wait, y'all, let me take a break for just a second, okay? I ain't through with these folks. It's something going on. It's something suspicious suspicious going on. Hold on, y'all. Ooh, this water got me using the bathroom. Ooh. Okay. Okay, y'all. Listen. Please understand what I'm saying. Please understand what I'm saying. I'm trying to make some sense with this case with young Dolph murder case. This is a murder case. This is a murder case. And Cornelius act like he can ready to go to Six Flags over Georgia. Yeah, I can't understand it. Cornelius is the first. He is mine first. He is my first criminal that I seen to volunteer his services. Do he know he about to go to jail for the rest of his life? Or is he about to get a cut deal? Oh, yeah, it's me. That's me. Yabba dabba do. That's me. That's me right there. Yabba dabba do. That's me getting out the car. And here we is scuffering and trying to find out who's getting out the car. Now, what I'm saying, y'all, you had go Van, the mastermind person who just pled not guilty. When y'all trying to get him to plead guilty. If y'all know he did it, why y'all didn't lock him up? Why y'all still got that man on the street having a good time? Because is he an informer? Is Cornelius telling the truth? Y'all knew who them people who standing out there knew who Cornelia and Justin Johnson was when it went down. I don't understand that. Why they talking about they like Dolph? It's Dolph. They knew who it was. So a whole lot of all them is some people out there who standing out there acting like they was a friend of Dolph, but really were Dolph's enemy. Some of them people's out there were Dolph's enemy because they know these boys. They got so many handicap about them in the way they run, the way they move. I ain't hear nobody saying, oh, he didn't hold it. He couldn't even hold his machine gun. He like to drop the machine. You ain't hear nobody say that. This machine gun like to took Cornelia down to the ground. Come on, y'all. He couldn't even hold the thing in his hand. He said that was his first hand handling one like that. He said no. He said he never shot nothing like that before. That what he just asked him. Let me replay that. Because why would you use something that you ain't use? Who gave him them weapons? Who gave him them weapons? Where did he get them weapons from? They need to be locked up in charge. Devin, they blaming on Devin. Devin act like they lied. These allegations, they lying on me. And that's the same thing. The mastermind, the mastermind is saying they lying. Cornelia getting a cut off her birthday cake. See, when they show this right here, they did look like he do look like he's strong right there. He do look like a big boy right here. That black make him look big. The way they ran away. The way they ran away and got back in the car like that. And look at our brother. I guess it's supposed to be the security who should have sat in the car while he was waiting on 3 cookies. And he had been in his position instead of have to run to the car. It didn't take him to go in there and get no cookies. So what was the cookie deal about? I ain't gonna start it back up because y'all be gonna start that back up. My thing is, the Dolph brother went in there behind him more than just going in there getting 3 cookies. Because he would have said, man, I'll be back. Let me go pick up these 3 cookies for Auntie. Why would he want to get out the car? For what? Why he get out the car? Why he keep it behind in the car? He watching young Dolph. I know that's his brother. But I'm about to get into something in a few minutes. They look. He had plenty of time to take both of them. If he was, if the security sit down, campus. Excuse me, y'all. My dog was something else. These boys' dog something else. Now sit your tail down now. Excuse me, y'all. I ain't mean to yell. That's campus. Y'all see how these boys ran to the car. And look at if Dolph, listen, y'all, listen. It's suspicious. It's more than what he had plenty of time to take them shoot at them. Now they said they got shot at though. He did hit them. He did hit them. But I still have a question. Why did he get out that car for 3 cookies? Like Dolph got a boxes of cookies. He didn't. If he had been in his position in the car, he would have seen them came up. Why did he get out the car with him? Oh Lord, have mercy. I'm trying not to be country with this thing. And he got it. Look, what he run back for? Oh no, they ran up. Oh, when he ran to the car, he got to run to the car to get the thing. Y'all ain't got no protection on y'all. Dolph was slipping. Back it up. Wait, y'all, hold up. No, this ain't the same picture I looked at. Cause this boy who was right here, he had a bigger behind. Driver, what his name? Johnson? I know Johnson. I didn't see. I believe it was, I don't know. Look, y'all. Johnson was scared. I ain't never seen nobody. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you what I said. Right there. Hold on. Let me go back. Did you see how they running? They ain't running, they skipping. Right here. This is what I want. Right here. Hold on. Wonder why we didn't know that. I wonder why y'all people didn't know that was Cornelius and Justin. I wonder why y'all didn't. And they like to trip each other down. I can't understand it. Why y'all didn't know that was them? Y'all can't keep showing it. Hold up, y'all. I'm trying to take it off of this. You ain't noticed that boy shot you in the mud shot, but you gonna say you didn't know it. That was something, y'all was something wrong. Y'all, that's why y'all boy need to stop using these substances out here because it's not good for y'all young minds. How you gonna know you ain't been shot until you got in a car down the street? I'm trying to see what he shot y'all when he was running after the car because he ain't shot y'all yet. He got something in his hand. That ain't no phone. That's something else in his hand. He said, I told Jasmine. Jasmine need to come to court. They ain't have no witnesses. They saying that Justin Johnson, this is his trial. And I didn't know it was his trial. It was his testimony. That's not his trial. That's his testimony. He testified against. Okay, so in other words, Cornelius said that he being honest and said he is the shooter. He did shoot young Dolph. But it was Justin Johnson kept saying that he didn't do it. And he can't even run. Well, hit on your leg. I'm trying to see where he hit. And a wet in your foot. Hey, all right. And he shot you in the leg in the foot. Surprised they ain't charge Marcus for that. He shot you in the foot too. We were driving out and we saying he. I'm talking to Trent, talking him making, and so he got shot too. He got a bullet. Wait a minute, now y'all laugh. How you gonna have hold up, hold up. Let me see this boy here. This boy don't know to my bullet. A bullet. Head went in his arm. He got a bullet in his arm and a bullet in his feet. And a bullet in his back. Hold up now. That boy ain't shot y'all in your feet and your back. Y'all probably shot y'all self. You probably shot your own self.
Someone back up. You and Justin here are running to the light Mercedes, is that right? Right. You get in what's on the car. You don't think you say, okay, Justin gets back to the driver's side. Y'all in the car. You can watch the rest of the video here.
Okay, y'all in the car. Okay, I'm trying to see him. Okay, now he getting this thing. Okay, he know where it is.
Did y'all see Marcus getting the second gun from his car? No.
Marcus scared. Marcus got scared. Marcus going slow. Marcus ain't no security. That's all. He ain't no security. He was looking at them when they took off. He was so scared. He talking about that. They said that man right. They said that Marcus was shooting. That what this girl said. He was shooting at that car, so Marcus must be shooting. He's shooting. Now I can see why. Now I can see why the cookie shot daddy was confused because he thought Marcus was the shooter. Because when this was going on, he pulled up. That's what he was trying to tell y'all. When Makiba daddy was pulling up, he was trying to tell y'all. When he was pulling up, Marcus, they thought Marcus was the shooter because he had the gun in his hand. Marcus just went back in the shot with the gun in his hand. What are they doing with that arm? Ain't out the window. Young Dot arm is not out no window. Why are they showing us with his arm out the window, y'all? His arm ain't out the window. I'm gonna bag it up a little bit. Ain't no arm out the window. So why was it out the window? It ain't. There you go, right there. Ain't no arm hanging out the window. And you see Marcus walking back. So why was his arm out the window? Something ain't staged right. Young Dolph arm not out the window. And I don't even see no broken glass on the ground. This is crazy. But y'all, now that go hit the daddy. That's what his daddy was. That's what Makiba dad was trying to tell y'all. And y'all didn't believe him. He said when he pulled up, that he go pulling up. He said when he pulled up, he didn't know what was going on. And that go his car. Y'all say he was there when it happened. He wasn't there. He pulling up. And when he saw Marcus with the gun, he don't know what's going on. He think Marcus the shooter. He don't know Marcus. But he probably recognized who Dolph's car was. And Dolph's arm still ain't out that window. Somebody don't drop the gun on the ground. He don't drop the gun. They so clumsy. He don't drop the gun. I can see why it would confuse his dad, confuse her daddy, because Marcus picked up the gun off the ground and the daddy pulled up into the mess. And ooh. Okay, so much with that, y'all. So y'all owe that man an apology. Y'all blame that man. Y'all blame that man, then that man. Now let's go to where I want what I missed, y'all. Let's go to where I missed. So now y'all know that McKeever daddy was not there when it happened. McKeever daddy, McKeever, I ain't gonna say McKeever. Dad was just pulling up right there. There go his car, y'all. He told y'all that. That's why I couldn't understand why would they want to have him shot like that. I really don't think they didn't. I don't think the parents would. So when he pulled up right there, they already did the shooting. And when he saw Marcus bending over like that, Marcus gonna go back and pick the gun. This some scary stuff. Marcus gonna go back and pick the gun up out the ground where he dropped. I don't understand why did Marcus have to go in that shop with him to go get 3 cookies. And then at first they had us thinking that, see how allegation is, y'all. They were saying that Marcus wasn't in the shop, and Marcus was in the shop. I kept telling them, they said Marcus was in the shop. Marcus was inside the shop. Why Marcus didn't get hit? Because they were aiming it at Dolph. They weren't aiming it at Marcus. The picture was Dolph. So that means they were hiding. Marcus slow. Now there go McKeever there to put him up right there. And then Marcus come out. And when Marcus came out, and Marcus gonna pick it up out the ground, and then he gonna go back. And that's enough to scare anybody. See why they locked Marcus up, because it confused their daddy. What was going on? He thinking somebody about to rob. He thinking that somebody about to rob off that his daddy. Their daddy don't confuse himself. He don't know what was going on, because he pulled up in the mix of it at the end of it. Was something out the window right there though. I don't know. Something is hanging out the window right there. I don't know. Is it hanging out the window? What? I don't know. Something is hanging out. I don't think it's no hand. That I don't know what that is. But I'm so far with that. I'm gonna show y'all this. This is what I missed. This is what I missed right here. I missed this. This is what I missed, y'all. This what I want to hear. I want to hear this. They said this is what led to Dolph murder. This is what. Let me make sure y'all can see this. This what led to Dolph murder. Yes, sir. This what led to Dolph murder. This is what I want to hear. I guess I'm up in that work. I didn't see this. Now the security guard detail. This is the security guard details. The beef that led to his murder. So let's find out. Hold on. And then they so smart, y'all. They didn't put the capture on here. Well, they think they slick. I can't even tell y'all what they saying. They took the closed capture off.
How old are you? 60.
See, look. So that's why is that security hiding his face? That's a 60-year-old. Hold on, y'all. Let me take the commercial. That's a 60-year-old. Is he hiding his face? He was 60. Let me go see. They should have cut that thing up there for me. So he said he's 60, y'all. He's 60. This is a 60-year-old security guard gonna give y'all the detail of the rapper beef that led to his murder. How did he know? Who is that? Who is that security guard?
From the 80s. No one.
We don't know him. We don't know who that old man is. That man my age. Well, I ain't gonna call him no old man because I ain't no old woman. But he's 60. But he's a security he used to be he go security guard for young Dolph. And he gonna tell y'all, I ain't see this.
That word, I'm gonna call it Dale Gordon Jr. What did you call him? Young dog. Young dog. Dog. No. Is that where dog grew up? You and this. You also involved in his business? Yes. What was your involvement in his business? Security.
Okay. He is Dolph security. Big CC, big homie CC. This not you. Okay. He show big like you. All right. Uh he been working for Dolph for 5 to 7 years. Where were he that day when that happened? Why is Dolph running around now like with no security? With enemies. He in the city with enemies and he walking around there without a security. This who we need right here. That man would have went in there. He would have secured him. I wonder why he stopped. Why? See, if you're a rapper, you got to spend some money on your security. Now it's a reason why he wasn't securing Dolph. He needed secure him the whole time he was there. He's saying, I know this not you. I know this not you because you kind of darker than him. But you said that you do for celebrity. You also go with around them when they go out of town and when they doing concert. So I know this not you, but he show big like your butt.
Security for any of these things. For some years. Sounds like
and they spoke him. You don't want us to hear your voice, but you don't look like 60-year-old man healthy like that. But they healthy these days.
Incidents that happens, right? Okay. Let's back up. Do you know why does CMG have a problem with Dolph at all? You familiar with Dolph ever turning down proposals? So that's our
Oh, so if CMG was his rival, oh shoot, he gonna have some problem calling their name. That's why I understand why he ain't hired that man right there. Why Dolph didn't want to pay no. If Dolph stingy, was he stingy? Was he a stingy guy or something? Because it looked like he would have had a security guard around him. He ain't got no security around him. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. If you in Memphis and you coming out and you sitting there talking about me, and I'm CMG, I'm just saying I'm CMG. You talking about me and you ride around like that. Dolph didn't care. Dolph slipping. Dolph didn't want to spend on money. Dolph must be kind of stingy. He must be tight with money. Because I would have, if I knew I was there in Tennessee, around CMG people, and knowing they don't like me no way, but I got my people with me, but I have my people with me when I went to the thing. I would have had a security when I went in town. He dropped his guard just because he was in his own hometown. He don't. He can't. He uh Ti when he came to Atlanta, he ain't beefing with nobody in Atlanta. They weren't beefing with him. They just had that little slick incident, but we don't beef him. They don't beef him when he come here. He helped people him, and he helped people there, but they wasn't beefing with nobody. At least he wasn't beefing with Thug them all them right there. I don't understand this right here.
they say insulting things about Big Show. You meant to be
It's shot. See them when that security guard right there got out that van. That's when. Wait a minute. Hold up. This is what he explained it because I never could. I don't think he got hit 100 times in that van. I want to hear this again.
about those two incidents. One of it was a shot.
upstairs. So they lied about 100 shot. They lied about young Dolph got shot 100 times because he just said they ran upstairs. Y'all just heard that security. He said they just ran upstairs. He sounded like he ain't say him and Dolph. He said we ran upstairs. And two people ran in there and said they just shot up Dolph and Van, but Dolph didn't go upstairs with them. They left him out there. That ain't. Dolph slipping. Dolph slept on his Dolph. I hate that happened to Dolph. My condolences. I go out to his family. Dolph should have paid a security. He should have been securitized after being shot the first time. And he rapping about GMC. I know they rap about each other, all that verbal going on. And you ride around like that by yourself, man, please. And this is the second event when he said that he got shot. The first one was in Charlotte. Now this one in California, where he got actually got shot right here. This when they said 100 round, I guess, on this one. Cause the other one he said that somebody shot at his van when they went upstairs. So this is actually when he got shot 100, shot at 100 times, 100 times. Got shot 100 times, or got shot at 100 times. So this is California when he was sitting in the van.
Perpetrator.
Where security distrustful. Yeah. Okay. See, that's what Big Homie C was saying. The security that Dolph don't even know how much he worth. He don't even know he was. If Dolph were beefing, the security who he claimed that his security didn't protect him. Why he didn't keep this man right here? Why he didn't want to pay that man right there? That man right there worth $1,000 a day. That security right there. If he was young, okay, he's 60 now, but he was 60 then. And if he's 60 now, that man thick. But back then he was younger. But my thing is, I hate to say it. When you buy something cheap for your car, listen, y'all, I'm just using it for example. If you buy something, I know y'all don't want to hear it, but listen. If you buy something cheap for your car, you look for your car to break down soon. If you buy something expensive it's not gonna wear and tear easily. It's the same way you get a bootleg security and pay them less. They ain't gonna secure like that $1,000 a day security gonna pay. Is your life worth $1,000 a day? It should have been $1,000 every time. He needed that security every time because you beefy. Thou slept. He slept on himself. I don't understand why he did that. But God working in I didn't mean to say God working in a mysterious way. He could have felt that that was his day. I don't know how he was feeling that day. But those two security when he was in the first beef in Charlotte, they shot your van. You already beefing with them, and then here in California, the security you got were bootleg. Where were they when you got shot? They failed you again. Failed you at the cookie shop. Come on, Dolph. No, his friend, his security. Lord have mercy. This man on the stand 60 years old. I don't believe that this man sitting on that stand 60 years old. And I don't care what nobody say. This ain't no 60-year-old man sitting on this stage. Now we still got built fine 60-year-old man. This man sitting on this stage ain't no 60 years old. And why? Yeah, he ain't gonna tell me that. I thought that was right there when the daddy put up. But I don't know how his arm end up out that one. I'm still curious about that because I thought that was his arm right there. But now since they just put up, it's that same little thing that I seen against the wall. So I take that back in the early part of the video. That wasn't his arm in the, out the window. That was something on the wall. Cause there go Dolph right there in that car. So his arm was not hanging out that window. But when we saw the video, they made us thought that they made us thought something different on those videos that they put out there. They gave y'all something to argue about and they gave y'all something to discuss about. That's what they did. Because his arm is not hanging, it wasn't hanging out that window. Y'all, listen to this. Dolph did not pull up in there all the way. You have to ask yourself, why did he pull up like that? Only Dolph can tell you the reason why he left that space in there. Unless if he was gonna run in there and run back out. That's how we part. That's how y'all part. Y'all know when we be in a rush to go somewhere, we'll part halfway, right? And then we'll run. We don't we'll part all the way up to the line. Unless he gonna pull up some more. Maybe he gonna pull up some more. Let's see. He said, okay.
Camel light blue, sort of camouflage pattern. Okay. And then somebody had several vehicles.
Hold up, unless he stopped the video. Okay, now I'm glad they opened up the car though. Y'all, Dolph wasn't playing. Why did the brother get out the car? Why did he get that? Ain't securing him getting out the car with him. Why Dolph didn't even pull all the way up like that car over there? See how that car pulled all the way up over there? That's because that car that pulled all the way up over there wasn't gonna stay. It's gonna stay there. When we pull it up and part way up here, we're gonna stay. But when we part halfway like this, we're not gonna stay long. So why did the brother get out the car? Dolph probably said, "Man, what you getting out for?" He probably did ask him, "What you getting out for?" Because look how he parked. He wasn't planning on being in there long. Dolph probably is wondering why he getting out the car. He had a significant impact. He said he had a significant impact on Marcus. That's what the security said. He was crazy about Marcus, but why Marcus had to go in there, I don't understand. Now he's supposed to be Dolph security. What that don't even make sense. Why is it Dolph probably why? Why is he out the car? If Dolph just going in there for 3 cookies, he don't need no security guard to go in there behind him. If he had been sitting out there in the car, he could have stopped them. That was stupid. Excuse me, I didn't want to say that word. Lord have mercy. Lord, I'm telling not say that word. That wasn't smart to get out that car. Because if he was sitting in the car, he would have seen who came up on him and got them and came and helped Dolph. This is so backwards. He did not secure, he ain't got, he's not skilled in being his security. He's skilled in being his brother.
Where they were.
So the security said he ain't never been to the cookie shop before. With dog, he said he had ever been there and tried the cookie. He said he ain't never been to he ain't never been there. He ain't never tried the cookies. And I'm about to bag it up at this girl. I ain't blaming the girl, y'all. I'm not blaming her. But look how she walking back and forward. Hold on. Do she know Dolph car? Cause I wouldn't know that was Dolph if he had a came to Atlanta. So did she know that was Dolph? And they okay.
Tell me right now. Do you know where they were? And then,
She knew Dolph them pulled up. Somebody told them, go on right there, you're gonna get a good tip today, cause Dolph just pulled up. Cause she walking back and forward, she walking around in a circle, and she looking through that little wall. Whoever in the back knew Dolph. So I'm not accusing him or nothing. I'm just saying I noticed how she like, oh, that's Dolph. I'm about to get me a good old tip. Make get a $20 tip. Cause she moving her, she happy. Who
they were arriving.
see how she talking to somebody through the gate? When she came, she went. She would. The door is unlocked. So when all of us were having that discussion of the door being locked, the door was never locked. I wonder where did we get that the door was locked? I wonder who put that allegation out there. The door was unlocked, and they had us thinking that the allegation was that door was locked. And she talking to somebody through that little window thing, saying, "Girl, go on now, Ed Professor, that dog right there, that dog right there." But the door is unlocked. I don't know. I wonder why we thought that the door was locked. And the door wasn't locked because Marcus went out the door. See, it's a lot of allegation what's going on. Only reason why people had allegation is because the way it was set up. The way it was set up would make us have allegation. It would make us, they had us to think. They had us to think. That's what they did. They set a strategy out there for us to think. And look, she looking at somebody. She looking cook or whoever back there.
Kids before? Yes, sir.
She excited to see Dolph.
You ever get tried to cookies? The chains going to.
Marcus standing behind him, but Marcus ain't paying no attention about what's going on outside. Marcus ain't even turned around looking at what's going on. They backs are turned, y'all. The security back is turned. Anybody could have snuck up on them with their back turned. It's a lot of red flags in this. Okay, there goes some cookies, something she put on the desk. She doing her job. She rings the cookies up. She ringing the cookies up. about to go off and after she run the cookies up. And when she left I'm over there, then she went and got the other cookie. Then that's when she looked and saw them coming. Cause if you look at the video that we seen earlier, and y'all, this is my last video I want to go back through is this video right here. I want to go back through this. But Dolph was beefing. Dolph made a mistake. Dolph made some in his situation. No, hold up, y'all. That ain't what I put it on. Hold up. I want to see this him, her. I want to see her. I want to hear her again. I want to hear her. Hold up, y'all. She got on my nerves. So this lady on the stand, the medical examiner. She had like she didn't want to be there. She had like she didn't want to testify. But the previous video just went out, y'all. Was the whole thing was Dolph was beefing. Dolph knew he was beefing. Dolph did not have to have that security guard to come in there and walk with him. He would have been safer with the security in the car than the security walking with him to get four. Look like he had 4 cookies. Look like he had 4 instead of 3. He had to beef about somebody, to rap about somebody. Dolph made a lot of mistakes, y'all. It's a lot of stuff with his fault. The way what happened to him, a lot of stuff that happened to Dolph was part of him because he was beefing with the folks in Tennessee where he is now. He needed a real security. The real security wouldn't have went in there with him. He probably would have stand outside the shop, or either stand outside the car, or stand in front of the door, but not with his back turned. So you can't play cheap. Dolph was playing cheap. And I hate to say he went away cheap. You know, he went down cheap. Because he had a warning. God gave him, I don't want to see, God gave him that a couple times when when the car got hit up in Charlotte. God gave him the a sign. The car got shot up in California. God gave him another sign. 3 strikes you out. And in the cookie shop, the 3 strikes you out. He slept on it. Y'all got to be careful out there. Be careful out there, young people. Now, this medical examiner, she allegedly half did her job. She half did her job. Because we're going to listen to some things that she said. She been 5 years, y'all. 5 years. She's still a rookie. She's still a rookie at her job, okay? But she learning. Because 5 years is once you go past 5 years, 6 years, she should have been, after 3 years, she should have been good. But we don't know how good is she at what she does. Is she really good at what she does? Is she half of what she do? Okay, so now we know that she was her position at that position for 5 years. Smart girl. Smart girl.
At Howard University College of Medicine. I did an anatomic and clinical pathology residency at Washington University in St. Louis. And then I did a forensic pathology fellowship
this is the educational purposes of the video, as well as what is that she gave y'all the definition of an autopsy, of not an autopsy but a medical examiner. Okay, so I'm back it up right here, right here. This is what I want y'all to get the educational part of what her job consists of.
What exactly is forensic pathology? It is a specialized branch of medicine that uses medical field approach to death and disease. And what does a forensic pathologist do? So they perform autopsies to determine cause and manner of death in certain cases based on a jurisdiction. Okay. Can you tell us what is an autopsy? An autopsy is basically an external and internal examination of a deceased person, and you do a basic overview of the external, noting any trauma, medical disease.
Basic, y'all, basic, external and internal. Noting, overview.
Findings like tattoos or scars, and then internal examination to note if there's any injury or medical disease, and with all of that, determine what caused the death of a person. Okay. So, what are the different stages of an autopsy? So,
This is very important right here. This is right here. This is going to be very important because she doing real good, making me understand what she just said. What causes the internal injuries and the out injury. That's what their job is, to cause what cause. Now she's gonna get to the autopsy. That's the different stage of an autopsy. What is an autopsy?
kind of starts with the investigation, and with the investigation, determine what level of autopsy needs to be performed. And first stage would be reviewing materials. The other stage would be, the next stage is determining if x-rays or anything needs to be done. And then external examination, once the body is undressed and photographed, the doctor will take external view of the body, noting any demographic information like hair color, eye color, their teeth, their tattoo scars, then note any medical intervention, if they were having IVs, and also any medical disease, if they had any changes on their bodies, and then trauma is assessed externally. Have you ever performed an autopsy?
Oh, so she did 2000. She 5 years. That's about right. 2000 autopsy, because people die every day. So yeah, I believe her on that. 5 years and 2000 autopsy.
Could you explain to the jury exactly what does cause of death mean? So, cause of death is the immediate reason that led to a person no longer living. So, it's more what occurred in the body that led to death. So,
What occurred in young Dolph body that led to his death is what we about to find out today.
or shot, it may lead to exsanguination, losing blood, and that would lead to your death. So, it's basically what started the chain of events that led to somebody dying. Is that different from manner of death? It is. How different? So, manner of death is circumstances around those causes. So, if it's something that happened naturally, that your body did all of it, that's natural. If it's something that has another, you might consider it a homicide. If it's something that is happening
Okay. Listen to what she just said to you. Let me hear what that lady just asked you. Because I'm trying to get with the 2,000 out of 5 years.
As an ex-witness in this county or any other county? I have. Okay. And how many times about that? Four times in Shelby County and a little bit more than that in outside counties in Tennessee and in St. Louis State and St. Louis counties. Or Missouri counties, I should say. Your Honor, I now tender Dr. Scantleberry as an expert in forensic pathology and ask that she be allowed to say her opinions as to a reasonable degree of medical certainty.
Julie, that's her expertise. Now, okay.
Thank you. I'm followed by Dr. Scantleberry as a expert in the area of forensic pathology. So, Dr. Scantleberry, I now want to ask you about a specific autopsy. Autopsy number 20212619 for Adolph Gordon Jr. Did you perform this autopsy? I did. Do you recall when the autopsy was performed? On November 18th, 2021. Did you make a report as to your findings and conclusions as a result of the autopsy of Mr. Gordon? I did. I'm going to pass you a document. So do you recognize that document I just handed to you? I do. And what is it? It's my autopsy report and supporting documents. Is that your signature down at the bottom? It is. Okay. Your Honor, I would like to have the autopsy report entered into evidence and marked as the next number. Good day.
They all check.
This is a multi-page document titled Office of the Medical Examiner, West Tennessee Regional Forensic Center. Name of the deceased, Adolph Robert Gordon Jr. With the state number 21-79-4134. We'll mark this as exhibit 27. So now I just want to go over the autopsy report a little bit. First, I want to ask you, how did your autopsy proceed? Where did you start? So I started with being notified of the death, and then I reviewed the investigative material the medical legal death investigator performed or produced, and then I had requested what he had done to the case. So it would start with me getting x-rays, and then the autopsy technician weighing the decedent. They would be taking measurements, and then they would dress them after taking pictures and documenting what they found on the body. And then after pictures were taken of the overall body and certain findings of the body, then more specific photos are taken, injuries that were found on the body, and then I put everything, all the findings, and then I performed the autopsy with the assistance of the autopsy technician, where they eviscerated the body and then note what was injured and what was. So during the course of the autopsy, you said pictures were taken. Yes. Did you take pictures? Yes. Okay. Can you tell me what you see in that picture? So this is the right side of the head and neck, showing a large wound on the right jaw.
Okay. She said, hold on. I mean, what she said, the right side. She said, she said, The right side of the head and the neck was a lot. So a right side. So right side. He must be rolling. Let me see. So she said the right side of the head and the neck showing a large wound on the right. So I'm trying to see how was he standing when they came up, because he was standing over there where he was standing when Cornelius he dropped rock and he was rolling, because Cornelius started over there with that little thing holding the wall, what that little thing that's sticking out the wall, and then he looked like he started running like Dolph was rolling. So she did. So she said the right side. Okay, the right side. First thing she recommends. Okay, the right. Sure.
So the copies have been previously marked. I need to know which one you're saying. Your Honor, this is actually going to be exhibit number 16. And now as to the exhibit number 17 of the previous report. Dr. Taylor, can you tell us what you see in that picture?
Yes. This is the back side of the body, noting mostly highlighting the right back with several wounds, and some wounds are noted.
He sure was on his right side a lot. So when he would drop, maybe she gonna say left side. So far, she just said the right head, neck, and in the jaw. Head, neck, and jaw. Then she said the right back. It's on his right side. The right back with several wounds, and some wounds are noticed. Let me see if she gonna mention something about the left side. Hey, so far we don't heard right side. We heard the back.
Back side of the back as well. And you see a wound on the right jaw.
Okay, well, you said the right jaw already, young lady.
Place that as well. As to exhibit number 18.
So this is the front side of the body, highlighting the left side, and you show some gunshot wounds.
Left side on the front side, and this shows some gunshot wound. So he was rolling. He must have been cause that place looked like it kind of small in there. And I think when Cornelia was hitting him, when he first hit, I don't understand how he didn't get, how this brother didn't get hit. Cause the brother was standing behind Dolph.
Place that one down.
So
As to
she said,
exhibit
yeah.
number 19. What do you see in that picture?
So this was the right wrist and hand, and a little bit of the
So Dolph, okay, the right wrist and hand, and a little bit. So she most mainly mentioned the right side, and then she said the front left and the front left. Dog battle was popping. But it's weird how everything on the right side so far. And he was using his hand, right wrist. So that means he probably was blocking his face or something.
and shows some gunshot wounds. This one mostly highlights a wound on the right wrist.
See, he had his hand up.
And this is exhibit number 20. What can you tell us what you see in that picture?
Dolph was trying to dodge them bullets. But the right was where they really get him at, and the left, putting his hand on, he was still moving. Well, what Marcus was doing? Marcus was in the shop. What was Marcus doing? When they all that going on right there, y'all. Marcus had something in his hand. Marcus had that little handgun at first, but he figured that little handgun wasn't going to help them. But he could, at least they would have known that somebody else in there had a gun. They ain't nobody else had no gun. Marcus could have used his gun then instead of running chasing after the car. Before he ran and chased after the car, he had a handgun in here. I know the handgun would have did and much what he would have did. Shot back. So he probably did. He probably was shooting back. Because I remember some of them guys were mentioning that everything coming. Now I remember a lot of y'all a lot of these content creators said it was bullet hole from the inside. That probably was Marcus shooting from the inside, from the out. From he was on the inside shooting outside. You remember when they kept on saying, "Well, somebody was shooting from the inside." It was Marcus. Marcus had that gun in his hand. Marcus was shooting back with his weapon. That's what that shooting from the inside came from Marcus, y'all. And come to think of it, wait a minute. What she said, the left what? Forearm, the left forearm. That's probably how they got shot in the back. Cause you remember when I was trying to figure out how they get shot in the back. If Marcus wasn't shooting at them when they came out of there, Marcus wasn't shooting after them. When they came out, Marcus shot them while they was back from the inside. So they was getting shot, didn't know they got shot. So Marcus hit them from the outside up when he was inside the store. So he was fighting for his brother. So she said his left forearm.
What is shot in that picture? This is overall picture of some of the clothing that was removed from this store.
Okay, now she about some of the clothes. She mentioned about the clothes. So Dolph got most of the shot on his right side. And his left side 1 or 2 times. But the right side was the main target. He kept on shooting. He kept on shooting right there. He kept on shooting right there. Must be when he got shot in the head. The head could have been the one that really almost took him out of here. And he just was there. He was gone this time because he still had bullets in his system. So that head shot probably did it. Because it seemed like he got more shots on the right side. He got more shots on the right side of his body. So they just kept shooting. He had got stuck. He was it. That was it. This is a lesson to learn, but they keep doing the same learning. It's not a lesson anymore. It ain't no learning anymore for them. They keep doing the same thing over and over.
Some markers that indicate where some defects in the clothing were found. But that's the front or the back of the shirt? It really looks like the back. Okay. And you can place that one down as well. And exhibit number 23.
You don't know the back or front of the shirt, aren't you the one did the autopsy? Good to you. Look like it's the front. Come on, lady. Come on and be professional. Now she gonna say this is the front of the shirt. Well, why you didn't know what was the back of the front of the shirt at first? Jesus. Now you can say, well, this is the front of the shirt, and it shows also Y'all need to stop being professional.
Some markers indicating where some hole defects were found. Okay, so place that one down. And exhibit 24. This is a undershirt with markers showing where defects were found. Okay, place that down. And exhibit 25.
Dolph, all that beefing that he had going on, he ain't had no bulletproof. He really didn't care. It seemed like to me he just the type of person you can't tell him nothing. You know how you're not a person that they ain't gonna listen. They don't need all that. Ain't nothing gonna happen to them. They ain't gonna do nothing. That's the kind of person that seemed like his body language is telling us after all of this.
Is overall of some property that's found and on Mr. Norton has money, some jewelry, some cards.
All right, y'all, where his money at? Cause y'all know they stole Young Thug. They stole Young Thug watch and he was alive. One did he get his jewelry and all those cars and his money and stuff.
And exhibit 26. What is shown in that one? This is an overall view of bullet fragments from the right jaw that were recovered. Okay, place that one down. Your Honor, we are asking that the photos that have been previously marked be entered into evidence. We'll mark exhibits. We'll enter into evidence. Exhibit 16.
But if you hear this the way she talked and the ammunition that they use, she don't talk like he got shot that many times, y'all. She don't talk to me. She doesn't. And maybe it's me. The way she just described those exhibits, it don't seem like he got shot them many times. But with what? So that means that all the bullets didn't hit him. All the bullets did. Where did they go? Where did the girl and Marcus go? Where they go? That place ain't that big on the inside. Jesus. They must got the hell on. We appreciate you, expert. I think you know what you was doing. Ooh, why that look, girl? Don't do that. And you don't sing Dolph whole body. They don't turn it down, y'all. They don't turn it down where we can't hear. Well, they ain't asking her nothing because she ain't saying nothing. I like her hair though. I'm about to get mine like twisted. She talking louder than the men. The men were talking so. She a smart girl. Mm.
And your medical opinion with this would be catastrophic or fatal. Potential. Okay. Move on to the next one. And just for the record, remember I am going to order of the exhibits. Thank you. So exhibit number 17. Dr. Singletary, can you tell us what we're looking at right here? We're looking at the back of the body. The head is here. Head is here, and his feet would be down here. This is his right arm. This is his left arm, and you can see this area here, there, and you're not so great. Some over here and another there. Those are gunshot entrance wounds. Entrance wounds. Yes. So for the torso or this area, how many entrance wounds did you calculate? For the torso, 8. Okay.
8.
Were there any exit wounds? Yes. Okay. How many exit wounds were there? 4. Was that near the back of the torso or the front? Front of the torso.
God, dog. 4 left in him.
Did any of these bullets hit any vital organ that they passed through the body? They did. And what did they hit? They hit the right lung, liver, the
Oh yeah, he was yeah, he wasn't gonna live. He had 4 entered his body. 8 entered his body, 4 went out. They hit his lung and liver and his heart. He wasn't going. They were gonna make sure he gone.
several ribs.
Oh, the small intestine too. Woo, and the rib, they took him out. He was gone. It was over with then. It was different from being in a car and get hit, being in a van and get hit, then to being on the ground getting hit like that. Just messes tissue, just messed him up because his body was already wasn't. He thinks that his body was real healed, but he got to realize he already had some bullets left in him already, and then, oh my gosh, this is sad.
Vertebrae. Could those wounds be potentially fatal? Yes. And if I could ask about the trajectory of the bullets as it passed through the torso, what direction were they coming from? So for these wounds of the torso, they had a very mixed pattern, but most of them, the general track is forward. So it came through the back to the front. Yes. Okay.
So they say it was more like going from the back to the front, back to the front. So back to the front. So he could have. See, we don't even really know where his body was on the floor inside the shop because y'all remember I told y'all his arm wasn't out the window. His arm wasn't leaning out that window like it was when we was right there. That's why I kept on saying why they got his arm hanging out the window and don't have a yellow tape up there. So his arm never was out that window. So they were hitting him from the back to the front. Oh man. He probably rolling, doing the best he could.
This is the front of the body, mostly the left. This is his left arm here, his head is here, and his lower body would be here. And it could show a gunshot wound here and here. And are those exit wounds or entry wounds? Exit wounds. And how many did you say again that you calculated?
4.
Moving on to the next one. This is exhibit 19. Dr. Sandler, can you tell us what we're looking at right here? This
Oh, on his right wrist. He was using his hand to block himself. He did the best he could. I don't believe them boys with no shooter, y'all. I don't believe they shot a gun before. Because I know Cornelia said that's the first time I'm telling where them bullets were going everywhere.
Yes. Okay. So how many words are in this exact picture? One. Okay. On next exhibit, which is exhibit 21. Now he's the victim's clothing. There. Okay. So exactly what did he come to? What was he wearing when he came to you? These clothes. Okay. So we have two shirts, pair of jeans, boxers, shoes, and socks. Correct. Okay. Was there any products not in his clothing? They were.
Yeah, I think like she said. See, y'all got to remember the reason why y'all don't see too many bullet holes on there because she just explained to y'all that it was the way she explained, like she said, eight went enter him and four came out. Just a few minutes, we seen the four out on the shirt. So all the bullets didn't come out of him. That's what she explained to y'all, what went in and what went out. So she did an awesome job of her exam.
And this is exhibit number 22. And Dr. Spanberry, if you could just give me clarification. Are these white squares showing where there are holes in the clothing? Correct. Okay. Are there arrows on the
The holes in the clothing. Correct. Correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How she hold up now? She said 4, 8. Now that lady about to ask her the same thing I'm asking her. She said 4 interest room, 8 interest room entry. This may be the interest, but 4. Okay, it could be the 8. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so she must be showing us the way how many went in. Those all they shot him all right there, right there. But if you think about it, if you put that shirt on, look like the white spot is on my left side. It looked like the white tags, all them white tags that she got right there. If I put that shirt on right now, the way they got that shirt sent up, I on it looked like to me he got hit mostly on his left side. But she said he got hit on his right side mostly. That's what it sounded like she was saying. Maybe I can be wrong, y'all, but when she mainly spoke up the left right side more than she said the left. But then she said the front on the front left wrist and stuff. But look like me, he would hit more on the left side. Put on that shirt. It's the left side instead of right. She might, I don't know.
And about how many holes in her clothing did you calculate? I did not calculate. Okay.
What she say? Did you calculate? I did not cut those. She didn't calculate it, y'all. How's she gonna say what she said and she just see? Why you didn't calculate it? Why did you calculate them? That threw me out because now I'm saying on the left side, he got shot more on the left side and the right side. Oh, I did not calculate it. Why you didn't? What stopped you from calculating it? I thought everything. Well, let me stop. Let me stop, cause y'all know I'm gonna go deep in this.
And the next picture is exhibit number 23. Now it looks like the same photo, but is this the front or the back of the shirt?
Now it's weird. Now the shirt. I'm about to put the shirt on. Now on the right side. Why is it? Why is the dots on them white things on the shirt like that, y'all? Why she got it differently like that? You just showed us the same shirt with a lot of them on the left side. You know, you showing us with a shirt with just a few on the right side.
Okay, and you know what? It's also indicate holes in the clothing. Correct. In exhibit 24, looks like this is an undershirt. And same thing as the last shirt. Those white squares indicate holes within that garment. Correct. Okay. And the next exhibit, number 25.
Cowards. That's what they are, cowards.
Also, so we're looking at the overall view of property that was found on or in pockets of clothing for Mr. Thornton.
How much money you get?
Were there any weapons found within his clothing? I don't recall. What was that response? I don't recall.
You don't recall what? Let me break that back, because you probably kept some money too. Let me see what you don't recall. Here we go with that. Don't recall. Let me see what she has her at right. So we're looking at overall view of property.
It was found on or in pockets of clothing for Mr. Thornton. Okay. Were there any weapons found within his clothing? I don't recall.
What? You don't recall what? The weapon. What she say? You don't recall what she said? Weapon. Okay, was there any weapon? What you mean by you can't recall if there any weapons if you took notes? How you not gonna recall that? Girl, y'all, man, for the mess. How you not gonna recall that? How much money you took off over there? How much money did he have?
I don't recall. What was that response? I don't recall.
I know that right, Judge. What you mean by you don't recall?
And on to the final exhibit, number 26. What are we looking at, Dr. Smith? This is the brown areas of envelope that we use to package any ballistics that we recover from the body. And these are multiple bullet fragments that were recovered from the right jaw. Okay. Regarding the bullet fragments that were recovered from the right jaw, would it be within your job duties to conduct tests on those fragments? No, it would not. Okay. And do you happen to know whether or not the murder weapons were recovered at all? No, I don't find my identification. Okay. So if the murder weapons were recovered, would it be within your job duties to conduct testing? It would not be.
Mm-mm. That's not her job.
So, what is a toxicology test? Anytime autopsy, we take certain fluids, usually blood, and certain fluids also from the eye, and we submit it to a toxicology lab. And they run a particular test that I order.
Toxicology report. Yeah, that's what I want to hear, because we always be waiting on these toxicologists report. So let's see what they take from toxicology report, y'all.
Anytime autopsy, we take certain fluids, usually blood, sometimes liver, and certain fluids also from the eye, and we submit it to a toxicology lab. And they run a particular test that I order, and based on the drugs that they look for in that particular test, it would test against the blood, whatever the
What she said, the eyes, and she said the eyes in the lungs. Cause the lungs do where smoke go in, and eyes will let us know when that's what the police be looking at. They can tell if you been under influence. So they run a particular test. She said the eyes we submit it to a toxicology lab, and she said the lungs. Let me see, the liver. She said the liver and the eye. They take the fluid from there and send it to the toxicology report. That's how they can tell if they what kind of substances that they've been taking, what they under influence or anything. I didn't know that.
And they run drugs that they look for in that um, particular test. It would test against blood, whatever is detected would be read as a positive finding. Okay. And is a toxicology test a standard part of an autopsy? Most cases, yes. Okay. And did you conduct a toxicology test for the victim? I did. And what were the results of that test? It was the active ingredient of marijuana was detected.
Bam! I knew she was gonna say that. I knew she was gonna say marijuana because that's what he liked. So I was waiting on her to say that when she said she took the fluid from the eye and the liver, and I know he liked marijuana. When it came back, that's what they found in him because she sent that test. I wonder why she sent that particular test. She ordered that particular test, and it tests in marijuana.
So, as to the total entry wounds to this victim, how many were there? 20. 20. Okay. How about
Wait a minute, hold up. I gotta hear this. Hold up. So she said, see that lady like me because she went back to that. She said the total interest wound to this victim, how many was there? She said 20 interests. She said 20. That's all? How many rounds is inside? Well, but some of the bullets hit the wall and hit everything there. They didn't know what they were doing. Tom and Jerry. So about how many? So 20. He had 20 bullet wounds, y'all, that entered his body. And 4 acid. 24 bullets in all then. So 20 and then 4 acid. No, it was 20. It was 20. It was 20 bullets, just 20. 20. He had 20 bullets on him. God, that's all that round. Hell.
in your medical opinion, were these gunshot wounds enough to cause death? They were. Okay.
So y'all people, so those people who out there after examining this video right here, the medical examiner, she make it. I didn't understand her clearly at first because I guess I was excited. I have learned a lot from her today. He is on the lot. He's not put up nowhere, y'all, because she just told y'all. She said it was enough. What happened to him was enough to cause death. Cause don't forget lung, liver, kidneys, and all of that she named, intestine and everything. Heart. They did it. They did it to him this time, y'all.
Degree of medical certainty. Did you render an opinion as to the cause of this victim's death? I did. What was the cause of death? Gunshot wounds of the head, torso, and neck.
So the gunshot wound to the head, the torso, and the neck would cause him to leave. She ain't said nothing about his heart. She said the head. When they got their head, that was it. Torso, and the neck. She didn't say the heart. She said the head, the torso, and the neck. What? The gunshot wound that took him out of here. Mm.
Homicide.
All right. Homicide. Hmm. Head, torso, and neck. That's it. And then all the other woody thing, they were gonna take him out of him anyway. It was gonna. I believe he gone, y'all. I believe he gone after after doing this examination with her. For at first, I looked at it different, but this time, yeah, he gone. He gone.
You were asked about entry lanes versus exit lanes.
Listen, y'all. Listen. Look, y'all. Look. He about to go back to what I was talking about earlier with the interest wounds. He about to go back. What we were talking about earlier. See, he about to go back to that. I'm glad he going back because she said A entered his body. 4 came out. Then you looked at this shirt. On the left side, it was more bullet wounds over there. Where old bullet wound went to, and then it was more on the left than it was right, but she made it seem like it was more on the right than the left. I'm about to hear what this man about to ask her right now. He about to do that math on her butt. So she said a total of 20 in all, and 4 didn't come, and 4. I don't understand what she talking about either when she said 4 came out. Let's see.
You were also asked some questions about ballistics. As far as ballistics go, within your job, your responsibilities, do you recover bullets from the body that are still in the body and not the autopsy?
Yes.
How many of those did you recover?
So I recovered 4 bullets related to this shooting, and then there were 3 others that like he had in his body from before. So remote bullets.
No, sister. No, sister. No, sister. No. See? You see? I knew it didn't make sense what she was saying. What she's saying is he already had bullets in his body. Y'all remember he got shot the first time he had bullets in his body. But that's not what he asking you. He asking you about these bullets, not the bullets that are already in him. So she said, remote. What is she talking about? Y'all, let me back this up a little bit. He got her. He got her. And I'm glad somebody brought this back up because I wasn't understanding what she was saying. He not asking you. That's not what the point. He's not worrying about what bullet already in him. He's in him, inside of him. He trying to feel like trying to talk about what you said. It ain't making sense on that part. Don't be looking like that because you know what he talking about too. They're looking at young dog body.
So I recovered 4 bullets related to this shooting, and then there were 3 others that occurred like he had in his body from before. So remote bullets, like 3 from them.
Or some 3 from being shot some other occasion.
Being shot some other occasion. Yeah, okay. So why are you adding up bullets that he already had in him? So how many total of bullets that happened during that time? That's what we concerned about. And you said 4. You said 4 came out. He said in that number, he said inconclusive. In the number that you just gave us, sister. That's what we wants to know. And he caught you. He caught you. We trying to find out how many bullets was involved at that particular time. Let's see if she gonna say 20. He's smart.
Bullets recovered. Yes. Okay. Were some of those intact?
Most were.
Most weren't.
Yeah.
But with your recollection, were any intact? One was attacked.
I don't know. She looked like she said one. One. Were any intact? She said one was intact. Then she looked down at the floor.
And it would be your procedure and policy as the medical examiner to package any of those bullets, bullet fragments in the brown envelope, right? And send those back to law enforcement, let them do any potential ballistic firearms testing on them, correct?
Correct.
And did you do that in this case? Thank you.
Okay, so when you ask her, did she do that? He gonna see do you have 20 ballistics inside of that fragment inside. But then fragments, she said she didn't have no more about when we looked at the fragments from the jaw. Only thing we saw about like 9 or 10. Y'all got to stop being lazy on these jobs and do y'all job. Okay, y'all, that right there was a lot of learning at that time right there. It's a lot of learning. I learned a lot. I learned what I learned from what I learned from these video, and I hope the young people learn something. This was very interesting. This was very learning. It was a lot of learning in this. At the beginning of the video, I learned that Govan doing what he want to do. He calling his shots, and he's not going to get it since he didn't plead not guilty. They make him play it. They try to get him to plead not. They try to make him plead guilty, but he pled not guilty. Then they let him walk back out that door. He calling his shots. That's one thing I can say. He calling his shots, and then he go back to court in July instead of March. Why is they keep holding Garvan out, if Cornelius said that he put the hit drug and him put the hit on Dolph. And I have a and also I learned that Devin, when Taylor was shot, Joseph Taylor was he was shot in Orange Mount because they thought that he had something to do with Dolph Dolph case. They thought he had something to do with Dolph case. So Devin went to court. Excuse me, y'all, and they ain't said nothing else about Devin, but they didn't have when Devin went to court, he didn't go to court for Dolph. He went to court for 2 other cases that he was involved in, and he said they were allegations. So I don't know why we ain't heard no more about that case. So they must have asked him out. They taking the other people out of this. And Cornelius Why are they believing all his testimony if he's mainly mainly when he uses substances? Why his testimony is so, why they believe in everything that he's saying? I don't believe him everything that he said. Marcus proved that he did try to defend his brother with that little gun that he had. That's probably how they got hit from the back. I believe the shot. I could understand the people out there in the young Dolph world was saying that somebody was shooting from the inside. So that was Marcus shooting on the inside. I can understand that now. And Marcus hit them probably from the inside, because when he ran out the shop, he had to go get what he had to get, and then they was a little bit down the street, and he was shooting at the car. But Cornelius said he got shot in the back in his arm, his foot. First he said his foot, then he checked. I don't trust Cornelius. I don't trust him. Then he said, let me back up. I got shot in the arm, and I got shot in the back in the arm. And then I asked Johnson, well, are you all right? He said, yeah, are you all right? But so then I learned that watching the video, I also learned that what her name? Makiva father was telling the truth. He didn't see nothing going on when he pulled up in the shop. Marcus was running outside. Now I could see him thinking that Marcus was the shooter, because when he pulled up, Marcus was the one running out the shop into his car, picked the gun up out the ground, and ran back in the shop. I can see why Makiva dad was confused. Father was confused, because if you just put it up, you would think that Marcus was the shooter, but the daddy wasn't paying no attention. He's an older guy. He's not paying attention who Marcus is. He ain't think about Dolph brother. He probably ain't seen them little boys or something. So his daddy report, he was telling the truth. He wasn't there when the shooting was going on, when everybody was accusing him of being there. And another thing, a lot of things that they left us blindfolded too. They left the news left us blindfolded. Whoever put the videos out, that's why you can't watch other people's videos. That's why I be telling for I cannot watch other people's videos if I'm trying to go by this video, because I get confused. And nowhere in the news where they Dolph arms out the window, and on the other video where that girl recorded said, "Ooh, that's Dolph." That Dolph arm wasn't even out the window. Period. Because I showed y'all the video where when Dolph pulled up, that thing was in the arm. It was something to stick out the wall, but it wasn't his arm hanging out the window. And they had us thinking that his arm was hanging out the window. So it's a lot of blindsided stuff but it did look like when we looked at the video on the news that his arm hanging out the window. But then too, it could have been that thing that I saw, but now that looked like something hanging out the window. So it might not have been his arm. So because we couldn't understand why would they have his arm hanging out the window like that, and they stand up there on the phone talking to cop. So y'all, his arm was not. We realize now that his arm wasn't out the window, because I proved to y'all when Marcus came out the door that when he came out that door chasing them, the arm wasn't even out the window. Period. No time. And also, I learned that Marcus was the security, and the security really wasn't. He was doing what Dolph told him to do, but I guess because if he was securing, he would, if he had been in the car or standing outside securing, then that would have been more protecting Dolph than with both of them back turned. Then another thing that I learned that the medical examiner did half job. She did half job. She had me thinking that he got shot mostly on his right side, but when you look at the shirt, he got shot mostly on his left side. And then she said that it was 20 20 ballistics, but uh, she told us 8 entry entries enter his body, but 4 came out. That don't make no sense. What she's saying? What she's saying don't make sense. Still don't make sense to me. Then she said that part of the human body that he got hit was the intestines, the liver, the lungs, um, heart. But then she also said, she indicated that when he got hit in the head, the torso, and what's the other one, y'all? Head, torso, and something else. That what took him out. It was 3. I can't remember everything, but that took him out. I'm just telling y'all what I had learned from the video. Now, also I learned that if I was a rapper and I'm from the same city as somebody else and I'm beefing with them, I'm gonna always keep me a real, and I make all the millions of dollars. I can't afford to pay security when I'm coming in my city with these enemies. Instead of hiring somebody, instead of my family, I would hire a good bodyguard. You got to pay. You got to pay. Cause if you go cheap, it's gonna be cheap. So I think that Dolph didn't move right. Dolph didn't. I'm not blaming Dolph. I'm just saying he didn't move right in under his circumstances. Beefing with people. He was beefing with this. All of this was about when the security. Oh, also when the security took the stand, the security drawed my attention that Dolph had been rapping about CMG. They don't like each other no way. So when he got hit, when he got shot in Charlotte, they had just went upstairs and somebody shot at the car thinking that they was in the car. Then he said in California, when they said that he got hit 100 times, he got shot at 100 times. But they were saying that 100 bullet was in him. Said he got shot 100 times, but he got shot at 100 times. So he got 2 warnings where he was blessed to be alive. The first one, he wasn't in the car. The second one, strike 2. And the third one was at the cookie shop. I don't understand why he went cheap with his security. Why did he go cheap? Why did he go the cheap way? He need to get him a real security if he beefing with other people that don't like him. And that's what I learned, y'all, out of my own content. And that's it. That's all. That's it. Yeah, that's it right there. Oh, and the last thing I want to say, I should have said it at first. Joseph Taylor was given information spreads out fast. It was known that it was sort of kind of like it was. He was a person of interest in young Dolph case, but really he was a person of interest in Johnson. Johnson knew uh he was a friend of Johnson, and attorney charged him for Dolph. He keeps sticking Dolph's name in it, but have something to do with Dolph. But the interest was he could tell them where uh what the name is. Well, Johnson. And y'all are all people out of the young Dolph case make me suspicious. It's that young man who I cannot think of that boy name. He was the guy who was with Johnson when the police came to get him. I can't think of his name. I can't remember their name. I don't try to remember their name. But he the only one didn't get locked up. He want the only one to get shot. And my masterminded person, I think he's the informer. I think he's gonna get away with something, but he just gonna do like either 4 years, or he gonna get on probation. That's God. And y'all, I thank y'all for being here, being patient, and y'all like, share, and subscribe. And I hope y'all enjoyed the video. And I learned a lot. I learned the difference between a toxicology report and a autopsy. The autopsy is the causes, and the toxicologist is when the medical examiner send something from the eye and the liver uh, to see what the fluid from there, and send it to the toxicology report to find out what uh, what's the cause of the death. And it was he had gunshot wound and everything. The three, I can't think of the third one. I know the head, neck, the head, neck, and the torso. And then the toxicology report said he had marijuana in him, and the whole thing was a homicide. So yeah, I learned something from them video, baby. They taught me a lot today. I didn't learn this much than I did the first time when we and y'all, and I think that the main thing is not y'all. We as content creators did a good job of trying to find out what happened, but you're gonna get allegation when you're looking at other people's videos. That's why I be telling folks I'm scared. I can't look at nobody when I'm doing a case. I can't look at nobody a video because it'll throw me off. I can't do it, y'all, because my finding is different from their finding. How they found their information and how I got my information is different, and it's gonna throw my knowledge out of what I'm doing. So I'm the type of person, I've been like that in school. I always want to figure something out. I like to figure things out on my own. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm like that. I can't. If I go look at somebody else's video, it'll throw me off so big time, y'all. And then I'll be like, oh my God, it's confusing me. But if I get somebody who knowledge like mine and they're on the same page I am, it won't confuse me. But when I hear confusement, I change it. I can't do that. I can't do that. It's not that I don't want to watch it, but when they stick something in, I got to change it. I can't look at it. I can't watch it. But today, this video right here really told me a lot. I learned a lot. And y'all, come to July, I don't know what's going on with Hernandez. They ain't gonna do nothing to that boy. They charging him, but they keeping him out. March ain't even got here yet. And they want him to plead guilty. They want that man to plead guilty of something he said he didn't do. Conspiracy, he's charged. for years, but what they trying to make him plead guilty to, I wouldn't do it either if I don't have if he gonna get away with something. If they ain't got it for March, ain't even got here yet. We still in January. Why he couldn't have his case done in March? They took it. He not gonna even go to trial in March. He gonna go in July, and then we're gonna go from July. Then we're gonna go to November. If they do that, he gonna get away with it, y'all. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.